I'll help you get prepared for the battles ahead, Pit.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm honored to be at your service, Lady Palutena. But before we get started, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What is it?
What's that?
Who is this Icarus character this game is named after? Can I meet him?
Fair enough.
Actually, no. But let's not worry about
No,
that.
I'm curious
Why not? What
too.
happened to Icarus?
Let's just focus on you right now.
So do the other characters
This
not
game
start
has three
Pit or other
basic
games?
controls. Move with the circle pad.
Okay.
Shoot with the L button.
Basic, I know that one, yeah.
And aim with the touch screen.
Cool. Got it.
And that's it.
Move.
Oh, alright.
Shoot. And aim? How do I do that?
Just move it on the...
Aim your weapon by using the touch
That's
screen
right.
to target enemies. Get them lined up in your reticle, then press the L button to shoot.
I'm sure the
Those are
later
basics. I'll
tutorials
go
will be a
into
little
more
more
detail
helpful
later.
at this point. Because I know that much. I know the controls for that.
Our goal is to stop Medusa and the Underworld Army.
Right.
Oh, jeez. She was a huge pain 25 years ago. That was only in 2 dimensions.
Ha!
Even
Games.
so, we can't ignore those who threaten the Earth and the heavens.
So...
We are here, in Skyworld.
Okay,
The Underworld
Skyworld.
Army is wreaking havoc on Earth.
Yes, but don't worry. I have created gates that can take you near our targets.
Oh,
However,
that's
we
how it
should
works.
discuss your flying issue.
I know, I can't fly. Don't remind me.
Oh, no need to get upset. You see, I'll be granting you the power of flight.
Which is awfully kind.
What's that?
What's that?
It'll keep you airborne, although only for about 5 minutes at a time.
That's amazing.
Exceed 5 minutes, and your wings will catch fire and burn off.
That wouldn't be good.
That's not amazing.
Yeah.
To keep this from happening, I control your flight path.
Fine by me. That lets me focus on attacking and dodging.
That's right.
When the power of flight runs out, you'll have to fight on foot. While on the ground, your job is to seek out the boss and defeat it.
Basic.
Can't you
Okay.
just fly me over to the boss?
Sure, if you don't mind your wings on fire.
I mind.
You think though you could
Also,
just
make
move
your
the
way
gate a
forward,
little
wipe out
closer,
as many
but
enemies as you can.
okay. We could do this. I mean, we already have done
Your
it
missions
for like 5
begins with an
missions,
air
so.
battle.
Knowing that enemies can fly and I can't hurts even more than their attacks.
Oh, Pit, you're so
Moving
sad.
Right along,
Like a flying thing does.
you use the same 3 controls in the air: moving, shooting, and aiming.
Gotcha.
Move with the circle pad
Mm-hmm.
and aim the reticle using the touchscreen.
You move and aim at the same time. What do you think? Can you handle it?
It'll take getting used to,
Of course I
but,
can handle it.
you know.
Anyway, try using the circle pad to glide around in a loop.
Mm-hmm.
Moving even a little makes you harder to hit.
Okay, cool. Moving on to the next one, which is land
Let's
battles.
talk land battles, Pit.
Right, talk about it.
This area looks like a dead end.
Turn.
Facing left. To do this, you slide the stylus to the left on the touchscreen.
Maybe I shouldn't have watched them
You
all.
can also use the touchscreen to spin your view around.
So I can quickly change the way I'm facing by flicking the stylus.
Right.
And you can tap the touchscreen to stop.
Very helpful.
It's like spinning a globe and stopping it with your finger.
To boil it down, flick the touchscreen to change the direction you're facing.
And then I can slide the circle pad forward to move in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Speaking of moving, you know how to dash, don't
You
you?
tap the circle, right?
Quickly flick the circle pad
Yeah.
in any direction to dash that way. Hold it to run.
That move feels so familiar.
I think they used it in that one series, Super Bash Sisters.
It's close
You mean
enough.
Super Smash Brothers?
I don't think it was that.
No?
It's definitely that.
You get winded if you run for too long, so mind your stamina.
Guess
That's
I can't
happened to
just
me
run
too
past
many
all the
times.
enemies. Darn you, balanced gameplay.
Okay, next being range
You
and
can
melee
perform
attacks.
Almost all of your attacks using the L button.
Oh,
That's easy enough.
Yes,
almost?
but there are many different
Not
ways
all of
to
them?
attack. First, let's talk ranged attacks.
I'm listening.
You have 2 general types of ranged attacks: charged shots and continuous fire.
Okay.
Hold down the L button for continuous fire.
Yes. I don't have to press it over and over.
If you
That
don't
would suck.
shoot for a while, your reticle will change shape. When that happens, you can press the L button for a charged shot.
Mm-hmm.
They're accurate and pack a punch.
Now, combine charged shots and continuous fire with forward, side, and backward dashes.
Whoa. That's a lot of possible ranged attacks.
8
I don't really
different
think of them
ranged
as
attacks to be
different
precise.
attacks so
No
much,
way.
but I guess technically they are because they have different, like,
The punishing
attributes
force of the
going toward
forward
them or
dash
whatever.
charge shot, the evasive power of the side dash charge shot, the unique strike of the backward dash charge shot.
I think I need a strategy guide.
Just be patient.
Well, I
you'll
guess
get
maybe
the
if they
hang of
have
it.
different effects, if the
Also,
forward
when
one
you
is
get
more
close to an
powerful,
enemy,
I don't know
press
what the
the
back
L
one
button
did,
for a
but...
melee attack.
Close in on it and strike.
Right.
When using melee attacks, try tapping the L button repeatedly. This will let you perform melee combos.
Cool.
Prepare for a beatdown, baddies!
My, aren't we manly?
So manly.
Thanks.
Oh, and don't forget melee dash attacks. They're also quite powerful.
The claws have been tempting. I haven't tried out too many different weapon types, but I have tried a few.
Not getting hit at all.
Agreed. If I take too much damage, I'm finished.
Then
A
you go
good
into
basic
crisis
strategy
mode.
is to move left and right while facing enemies.
I see. It helps me avoid direct attacks.
Hmm.
But the best way to avoid attacks is to dodge.
Dodging. Good. I
When
need
an enemy's
this.
attack gets close, quickly flick the circle pad to dash.
Okay.
Ooh,
But don't
smooth.
attack at the same time,
Wait
necessarily.
until just the last second and then dash out of harm's way. That said, you'll want to use your dodges strategically.
What do you mean?
Dodging repeatedly without any breaks makes it more difficult to dodge.
It does?
While we're at it, let's talk about some other techniques.
I'm down, okay.
Do
other
a dash
techniques.
around by keeping the reticle fixed on an enemy and dashing left or right.
Then I can attack from
Oh.
behind.
In air battles,
That would help
if
with
you
that
don't
stupid
shoot from
tank
it,
one,
you'll enter a
with like the
gliding
weak spot on the
stance.
back.
It's harder to hit me, and I'm building up charge shots.
If you flick the circle pad left to right or vice versa, you'll
Oh.
spin and avoid attacks.
Cool, I didn't know about
So
that.
lure homing shots at me one way, then fake them out and zoom the other way.
He wasn't even attacking
Remember,
there.
Pit, you won't be fighting alone out there.
You're
Good.
going to send me a machine gun robot girlfriend?
No, I'll be guiding you on your journey.
That's manager speak for fighting alone.
Aw.
Anyway, let me explain powers to you.
Okay.
Sounds wicked.
You'll notice icons like these in the lower left corner of the touchscreen.
Okay.
You can use these in battle for different effects. Just tap the icon with the stylus.
Okay.
Cool. Now that's power.
Kind of hard to see because I'm watching my
I've created a
computer
wide
screen,
array
and
of
so my
powers for you
DS
today.
is down,
How do I
but...
know which ones to use?
You can equip powers when prepping for battle, so try out different configurations.
Like how you have to
However,
fit 'em
take
together.
into account a power piece's size and shape.
Power pieces, huh? Cool. Looks like all that Dr. Mario's about to pay off.
Arrange
did
the
make me
power
think of
pieces
Tetris,
as
so
you
hey.
like, then tap autofill, and I'll fill in the gaps for you.
Oh.
Once you're in a level, you can select and use powers with the plus control pad.
So I'll press left or right on the plus control pad to choose a power, and down to use it.
Who says plus control pad? This is just a directional
Whenever
pad.
you
It's a
defeat
D-pad.
enemies, you receive hearts.
Then I can redeem the hearts with you for weapons, right? Hey, I guess hearts are a lot like money.
Well, they both make the world go round.
I thought that was love.
It's kind of
Anyway,
creepy.
you're probably wondering how you can get even more hearts.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was wondering.
And you
She
want me to
nailed
tell
it.
you.
2 for 2.
Before a battle, add hearts to the Fiend's
All
cauldron
right.
to increase the battle's intensity. Of course, this will make enemies much harder to handle.
Yeah.
I get it. Why would I spend hearts to make battles harder?
Better rewards.
Because with greater challenge comes greater reward. You won't earn many hearts if you always play it safe.
That's a good life lesson, too.
The higher you raise the intensity, the more hearts you can earn.
Fair enough, yeah.
And that's not all. You'll also earn better weapons on higher intensities.
Wow, look at
What
that.
a
5
dilemma.
stars on everything.
But if you're defeated, hearts will spill out from the Fiend's cauldron. You'll lose those hearts forever. Although the intensity will lower a bit.
Which just hurts.
Oh, I see. So I should try to strike a balance.
That's right.
The more hearts left in the cauldron, the stronger the weapons you've acquired will be.
Hmm.
So to get stronger weapons, I have to bet more hearts and avoid spilling them.
That's right.
Of course, you can always lower a chapter's intensity if you're having
To
trouble.
0.
Just keep in mind that this also costs hearts.
The road to riches is paved with careful choices.
I don't know what that
With
is.
Stronger weapons. Challenge yourself, but don't overdo it.
Okay. I'll try not to.
There
Weapons.
are 9 different types of weapons you can use.
That's
When you
mine.
say types, you mean like blades and staffs, right?
Exactly, but even within a given type, there's a huge variety of weapons.
So many ways to beat down enemies. It's beautiful.
Also, two versions of the same weapon will often have different properties.
Right, just because
How's
of all
that
the
possible?
different attribute kind
For
of things.
example, two first blades could each have different weapon modifiers.
Yes, those.
So every weapon can be completely unique.
Hmm.
But what do I have to do to get stronger versions of weapons?
Well, the first way you already know about, playing on harder
The second is
difficulties.
fusion.
The second way is
Yes.
weapon fusion.
I'm learning.
It's cool.
Weapon fusion is combining two weapons to create an entirely different new weapon. Some of the old weapons modifiers will carry over to the new one.
Actually,
There
that's
are
pretty
also
cool.
the weapon gems you can receive from Street Pass.
Oh,
You can fuse these as well.
I didn't know
Using
about
Street
those.
Pass to get weapon gems sounds pretty sweet to me.
You can even convert unwanted weapons and weapon gems into hearts. You can also always buy weapons from me. The more you spend, the better the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd better start saving hearts now, huh?
That would be wise.
Makes sense. I mean, obviously, again, the more you spend, hopefully at least
There are
have
a
better
variety of
modifiers or
control styles,
something.
So choose the one that suits you best. One control scheme, for example, doesn't use the touchscreen at all.
It doesn't?
Wait a second. How does that work?
If you tap the R button, you can swing the camera behind you. Slide the circle pad while holding down the R button to move the reticle.
That sounds like
Oh.
it takes dexterity.
You can also go into options and further customize your controls. From here, you can invert vertical controls and change what individual buttons do. You can even set controls for left-handed play.
Oh, so move with the A, B, X, and Y buttons and hold the stylus in my left hand.
Lefties who want
That's
to use
good.
the circle pad can also use their right thumbs on the touchscreen.
Okay, well,
Light versus dark.
I'm gonna
is
keep trying with the same
mightiest
setup,
sport.
but...
Step forward, brave fighters.
In light versus dark, two teams of 3 players square off against each other.
Oh, is this multiplayer?
Whenever players die, their team's life gauge decreases.
Hmm.
Players can equip any weapon from their collection. But the higher your weapon's value, the more life your team loses when you're defeated.
Ooh, really?
And when a team's
So it's
life
kinda
gauge is
double-edged.
totally depleted, I show up.
The last player defeated takes the role of the light or dark angel.
Hmm.
And the first team to take down the opposing team's angel wins.
Sometimes you'll even be rewarded with weapons and powers.
That's kind of cool.
Take the weapons you earn here into the battle against the Underworld Army.
And we're done?
You
Closing.
are now armed with the information necessary for battle.
Look at
I
us
feel
go.
better already.
So with that out of the way, it's time to take on the Underworld Army.
Roger that, Lady Palutena.
Alright.